So you like your Christmas movies weird, do you? Well, how about Santa Claus fighting the devil and the minions of hell? With an extended musical song and dance number. Santa Claus is a 1959 holiday family film from director René Cardona. The movie opens, as many films of the time did, with festive holiday title cards. While this is going on, I'd just like to mention that it's odd to see this on Blu-ray, while movies like Never Too Young to Die, Radioactive Dreams, The Addiction, and Elves never made it past VHS. Filmed in Mexiscope? Ay caramba! You remember how the story goes when you were a kid? Santa Claus is in his floating castle in space.
Far out in space, in a beautiful gold and crystal palace.
Where exactly is the gold? Plus, who's in these other castles? The Cold Miser and Krampus? Santa's decorating the place for Christmas. Ho ho ho! A manger? People worship me at Christmas time. It's almost Christmas, and Santa's so busy he needs to go play his pipe organ. As he plays, we see Santa's workshop, where kids from all over the world are enslaved by Santa to make toys for the good little girls and boys. First, we see the kids from Africa. Oh God! Friendly reminder, it was a different world in 1959. Whoa, Santa's rocking out! They show kids in places like Spain, China, and Japan, all with about as much enthusiasm as if they were given Dramamine. I'm pretty sure these kids are undercover arms smugglers. Paul Giamatti really gets into every role. I'm genuinely concerned about these kids, like they'd be found on the back of a milk carton. Please stop, the fake snow is 90% asbestos. These kids look like they're wearing the makeup from Hell of the Living Dead. Hey, the first kids do not look like they're being punished. This girl's been here so long her hair's gray. After several hours of playing with his organs, Santa decides to actually do something productive. The kids give him a firework and, oh no, Santa, you're not supposed to light that indoors. This sends Pitch and the minions of hell into a dance-off. Is this a deleted scene from the Apple? The more I watch, the more I think, yeah, this must be hell. Lucifer banishes everyone except for Pitch, one of his demon leaders.
Make me a sample.
He's going on his yearly visit to Earth to convert all the children to evil so they'll go to hell. This is a kid's movie. Somehow I wonder if this was the original dialogue.
Frozen meals are bad for me, especially chocolate. It's very bad for my digestion, which is so delicate.
I think Pitch is played by a then unknown Jamie Farr. Pitch goes to Earth and, gah, kill it! In the 1950s, was it popular to just stand longingly in front of a storefront? Oh, look, Timmy! They have a Christmas tree made out of bowling balls. Lupita's very poor, and for Christmas, she just wants a doll. Any doll, even one of these horrific abominations. Pitch finds some rotten kids and stop doing that! He gives the kids some rocks so they can trash the store, which somehow hits Santa in the face. It's not so much the devil wants the kids to be evil, it's that he wants them to denounce Santa Claus. In Santa's castle, what in the blue hell is this thing? Children, Santa needs some alone time with the automatic Scarlett Johansson machine. Pedro uses the telescope to help Santa search for Lupita. He stole this technology from War of the Worlds. He finds Lupita hiding amongst the old Universal logo. Lupita's watching a terrible puppet show. To hell with this, where's Andre Toulon? Pitch, in his poorly glued-on ears, is trying to convince Lupita to steal a doll. She doesn't give in to evil and returns the doll. Santa finds another kid.
He's sleeping soundly. His dream will appear on the dreamscope.
Which isn't creepy or invasive at all. The kid's dreaming about how wonderful it would be to have his parents stuffed away safely in giant boxes. Lupita's trying to sleep, but Pitch keeps blowing taco breath on her. Santa tunes into Lupita's dream. Dream? I mean nightmare! I hope whatever they paid this child was enough to cover her years of therapy. Santa finds the kids from earlier and overhears them plotting to steal their neighbor's toys. We then get a montage of kids writing to Santa. I want a Red Ryder carbine action two-handed shot range model air rifle. I'm pretty sure this kid's asking Santa for world domination. This kid's not even writing anything, he's just scribbling on the paper. The kids mail their letters off to Santa. Santa gets his influx of mail. Oh yes, yes, make it rain, bitch!
Please try to bring me these toys. A bicycle, an atomic laboratory, a machine gun.
Nice try, Unabomber. Santa comes out of his castle to tell all the kids to get back to work. I guess this is before the elves formed a union. Santa goes to talk to his most devoted helper, Merlin the Wizard. Don't you remember all those stories from your childhood about Santa and Merlin the Wizard? Was this before or after Excalibur? think it's time for Santa to have his eyes checked.
Merlin, where are you?
Merlin puts on his robe and wizard hat to tell Santa about how he invented the rainbow.
When the rays of the sun enter the rainfall, poof, a variety of wonderful colors will fill the entire heavens.
Santa then asks him if he's made a new batch of Ruhypnol.
Tell me if the sleeping powders are mixed.
Merlin gets material components for all his spells. Santa's got some weird fetishes. They really blew the budget on this special effects extravaganza. After talking to Merlin, Santa goes to see his own personal hipster. He made him a key that can unlock any door in the world. Well, it seems to unlock doors that have no keyholes and damages the plate in the process. Santa goes into a secret room and... Oh no! Santa, there are kids watching! Santa then books a flight with his robot reindeer on his way to Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. I guess he really did branch out after the Droppo incident. The kids are checking out the reindeer, and I think this one's planning a bomb. Santa busts out his bag of holding to fill with all the Christmas toys. He winds up the reindeer so they're ready to go. Kill me! Kill me! Santa and his 4 robot reindeer head to Earth where Pitch is waiting for him. The bad kids are planning to rob Santa. Why do I feel like Santa's going to be involved in a triple homicide? Pitch gets ready to stop Santa. What's his plan? To move all the chimneys of the world out of place so Santa can't deliver presents. But wouldn't there still be a big hole there? Santa realizes it's just easier to use the front door. Oh, Pitch is a smooth criminal. Santa goes in and wakes up the kids in the house.
Look out, Santa, they'll see you.
Who said that? He uses his sleeping powder to send the kids into an overly dramatic coma. Pitch is river dancing all over Santa's next stop. Santa's coming down the chimney, so Pitch sets his ass on fire. Pitch sets a trap for Santa, who sneaks in through the window. Santa looks like he's gonna get medieval on his buttocks. No, Pitch, you'll burn the whole set down! Santa uses a banned toy to shoot a rocket at Pitch. Eraserhead Jr. is sad because he misses his parents. The kid falls asleep, and Santa puts out the fire so he can deliver his presents. No, Santa, he'll freeze to death! Where are my milk and cookies, you little rapscallion? The little kid's parents are out to dinner, and Santa delivers what has to be poison drinks. I don't think the actors were supposed to drink that. This couldn't possibly be safe. The husband and wife drink the cocktail and remember that they love their son. They head home to tell Billy they love him and to think all it took was magic booze. Pitch continues to be foiled, so in one last-ditch effort, he conspires with the kids who want to kidnap Santa. Santa outsmarts the kids and shoots them with a rocket launcher. While Santa's delivering presents, Pitch goes to steal his sleigh, but the reindeer won't obey him. Oh, there has to be a better way to do this. Pitch has a pair of scissors, and instead of stabbing Santa, he cuts a hole in his magic powder bag. Santa goes to deliver more presents, but without his powder, a dog chases him up a tree. What's the dog's name?
Go get him, Daddy.
Santa calls for help. Hello, lover. Pitch gets the people in the house to call the police and the fire department. Everyone in the house is awake and ready to kill Santa. Sure, give the kids guns too. One of the kids hears Santa and gets Merlin. Merlin tells Santa to use a toy cat to distract the dog. With the dog gone, Santa's able to get away. Santa has one final present to deliver.
Did you find work?
Nothing, my dear. Nothing.
You know, instead of giving Lupita a doll, why doesn't he get her father a job? Nope, it's all about you, isn't it, Lupita? We can't have food, but that doesn't matter because you've got your dolly. Santa then heads home.
He is happy, gay.
I was wondering why there was no Mrs. Claus. Now, after delivering a whopping 3 presents, Santa's done his job for the year. Merry Christmas! Santa Claus was mostly filmed on sets in Mexico City, Mexico. The movie was directed by René Cardona, but was picked up for U.S. distribution by infamous producer K. Gordon Murray. Murray had a penchant for picking up Mexican films, dubbing them into English, and then releasing them in the U.S. For obvious reasons, the movie is sometimes listed as Santa Claus vs. the Devil. In 1959, Santa Claus wasn't widely accepted in Mexico. The tradition of Christmas there was quite different. It was influenced by Spanish Roman Catholic origins, and revolved around a giant religious parade. The children didn't get their gifts on the 25th, instead they received them on January 6th, Three Kings Day. Jose Elias Moreno, who played Santa Claus, was a classic Mexican actor. He'd been in dozens of movies prior to this, usually playing villains like ogres or giants. René Cardona, while not a hugely popular director in Mexico, was well known as a B-movie director. Over the years, he directed over 140 different productions. While Santa Claus is a small production, even by 1959 standards, it was considered a medium-budget film in Mexico. In the original Mexican version, there was an extended dance sequence in hell with these figures in white cloaks representing the damned souls. When Murray acquired the film to release in the US, he thought that part was pushing the topic a little too far and cut it from the American version. While the movie played at children's matinee theaters for years after 1959, it was eventually forgotten. That is until December 24th, 1993, when Mystery Science Theater 3000 resurrected it. The film was used in their 5th season and went on to become one of their most beloved episodes. Then years later, Riff Tracks, the offshoot of Mystery Science Theater, did the movie as one of their Riff Tracks live episodes. In the late 2000s, a 35mm print of the film was found and restored. While there's still some damage visible to the print, this is most likely the best the film will ever look. Santa Claus is an insane trip to a time when he wasn't a billion-dollar marketing tool. The movie may not be for everyone, but if you got the right group of friends, some eggnog, and pair it with a double bill of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, it'll put you in an amazingly festive mood. Santa Claus? Yes. The Santa Claus? Dear God, no.
What's this?